that's what I call litho braking. Hello guys, remember me, I'm Orbiter, your Welsh engineer, and welcome to Kerbal Quest Part 28, Tylo Landing? Question mark? Okay, so we'll find out what that means in some time during this video. Anyway, let's go launching first, because that's what we normally do in these videos, it seems. I don't know why people like launches, or if you don't, tell me in the comments below. Anyway, who have we got on this mission? Some of you have been asked to go to Tylo, most of you want to go to Jewel. This is Roman, Alex, Daniel Jimenez, Grathers Moser, and Cryotech the Great. Awesome stuff! You Kerbals are going to be the first people, Kerbals, to land on Tylo. One of the hardest moves to do because it is quite large. It has a large... It's almost as big as Lathe, but it hasn't got the atmosphere for aero braking, so therefore it means you need to use all engines to land. In fact, when I had to look at the stats, it was over 2,500 meters per second, or thereabouts. So we've got a huge lander on the top of this launcher, and I was wondering at this point, should I have used the larger launcher? But I thought, no, the Delta V stats were right. I think we should survive this. Anyway, let's get into the comments as I normally do in this series. From UltraTag453, hey Orbiter, what is your favourite sci-fi show? Mine is either the 2003... Let's try this again. 2003 Battlestar Galactica or Star Trek. Also, I please go on Easter egg hunt on Elu. So proper English. I don't mean that. Anyway, yes, you can go to Elo for Easter egg hunt. I plan to at some point, but we'll need to send a satellite. And yeah, my favourite show is Star Trek The Next Generation, just because I was growing up as that was being shown. And I think that is my most favourite one. Although I do enjoy Voyager, don't get me wrong. There's awesome Borg fights in that. But I think, yeah, Star Trek The Next Generation, I think, has to be the top of it. My favourite character in that is Data, obviously. Because, yes, I'm a geek. And a nerd at that. UltraTag says, also first, yes you are. From Guan Guinbo. What a good video. Thank you very much. That's awesome. And if you wonder what we're doing here, this is the Moho Station Part 2. As you know, we failed the last Moho mission, so yeah, we're going to send this over to Moho into orbit, and then somehow we're going to rescue the Kerbals, which we stranded around Eve in orbit. But mind you, some of you said you didn't mind being stranded, so hopefully we'll leave some of you there. Because it's going to take a lot of Delta V to get you guys to go to Eve and then transfer you to Moho. Anyway, let's link this up, and oh, balls. Damn it. Who's that? Marta Rosker. Oh, this is one of the generated Kerbals. She is not one person who asked to be added as a Kerbal. I thought we'd use a non-stock Kerbal because no one else wanted to go to Moho, so yeah, I decided to build a station with an undiscreet Kerbal. Undiscreet, is there a word I should be using? I don't know. A discreet Kerbal, perhaps. Yeah, one Kerbal who was just hired to do this one job. She's going to get the station over to Moho into orbit, and this time I built a bigger badass ship to do it, with some more rockets, more high-powered rockets for pushing. Because if you can't do it with a big rocket, then you do it with a bigger rocket. That's the Kerbal way. Anyway, from Popular the Killer Team. Do you like Fallout? In fact, I have not played 2D shoot-em-ups, no, 3D shoot-em-ups for quite a while. It's because I'm bad at them. Yes, and I'm better at Kerbal Space Program than I am at shoot-em-ups. But I'm willing of giving it a try. I'm not sure about Fallout, perhaps a different game, because Fallout has run its course. I haven't played the original Fallout. So yeah, if you wonder what I'm doing here, we'd just get rid of the extra boosters, otherwise the rocket will be unbalanced and we will have problems. Anyway, let's get our Kerbal, let's get a screenshot. I'm not sure if this is going to be a screenshot or there is a possibility of another screenshot. From Zyno Gaming 38, RIP, my Kerbal who almost died from forgetting to open the parachute. Luckily you did survive. Do not put yourself down because, 1, you did survive. That means you are a Kerbal. If you just about survived, that means you're more of a Kerbal, doesn't it mean that? I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along. And that's how Kerbals do it. Make it up as you go along. Anyway, I'm checking to see if we've got enough Delta V for this journey, and we have. However, those boosters on the side there, I'm worried about the strength of that connection because we lost the struts. It's going to, possibly wobble too much, so I get rid of them so we don't have too much thrust. However, we still have enough Delta V because we put them in the extra tanks at the front, which we use for the space station. From another comment, oh no, what? The links are broken. I knew my worst disaster has come to pass. However, we're still alive. Scratch that. We're dead! Oh, balls. Sorry, Marta. Now, at this point, I was considering, shall I edit this out and, I done a quick save, I'll do a quick load. I thought, no, balls. This is much more better. That awesome explosion was worthy of a failure tab, or whatever you call it, our failure videos. At some point, I would have to do a video of all my fails. Hilarity will ensue. Anyway, let's check the debris cloud. It must have increased at this point. 114, I think it said. Or 144. Can't read it, too quick it was. And there you go, the debris cloud that was caused by a rocket. Damn man, blast it. Anyway, from Jay Yang, do you have to do something to become a Kerbal in the game? You just have to ask. So, if you don't ask, you don't get made to be a Kerbal. So if you ask in the next video or something, it's best to always ask in the latest video if you can, because it makes things a lot easier for me to keep track of. Anyway, from Walter Jimenez, hi Orbiter, and good weekend. It is another weekend. Nice how you built a space station, and by the way, are you updating to 1.2? You will not lose everything, but you will not use the ComNet on the other saves. Yes, I've been wondering whether to upgrade this series to 1.2 at the moment. Not all the mods have been upgraded. Kerbal Engineer and MechChip still hasn't been fully updated. MechChip still in trials or dev version, which I've recently downloaded for 1.2. So we'll see. Once the mods are updated, we'll see. I'm not sure whether... I do have an idea for a new series. It's going to be totally different from this. It's totally different theme, but I'm still not sure about it, though. We'll see. That's the best thing I can say. We'll see. From Ilmilton Aberg. Hey, Orbiter. Thanks for putting me on Elu. Is that how you spell it? Yes, it is. You've done it right. I spelt it wrong for quite a while before. Well, thanks again, and keep up doing those amazing content. Thank you very much. I don't know if this is amazing, but it is absolutely fun at that, anyway. I'm enjoying it, so I hope you guys are as well. No one here, what is your favourite space mission ever? The no one here is the commenter. I have to say Curiosity rover. It used to be Galileo when they dropped the probe into the atmosphere of Joule. And if you wonder what I'm doing here, I'm setting some gravity braking to lower down the orbit, we use less Delta V to get into orbit around Tylo, because we need as much Delta V saving as possible. So I think Curiosity, because the epic landing is done, and it's also nuclear powered, which means it's going to survive longer. No one here again says, better way to land those bases is to have each module land separately and drive to the base location. Yes, I think you're right. However, it would not have been funny if I didn't land those bases in the last episode modules in one go and try to separate them. I had to flip them over. I enjoy that, even though it took a long time to flip them over. The ones that I detached and landed upside down, that is, if you're wondering what I'm on about. Anyway, from Commander Chachi, Orbiter, when are you going to me on an asteroid? Sometime in the future. You have to understand there's still Kerbal notes in the waiting list. I used to plan missions and then say who wanted to go on there, and then say, yeah, okay, those Kerbals, and then leave the rest. But I'll have to start, if we're going to end the series soon, if I don't want to, but if we have to, then I'm going to start picking Kerbals for when they want to go. And that's why we've done a Moho mission, and they ended up around Eve, which is mad. And that's why I'm doing these missions. These people want to go to Jewel, and they can't land on Jewel, so we're going to send them to a Jewel moon. And that's as close as they're going to get. Anyway, from Connor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 1. Ooh, you missed your counting there. Sweet! I'm going to be on a station around Moho, where I really can tan myself. 1 minute later. Sweet! I will be on a station around Eve. Yes, this is one of the people I've sent to Moho who ended up around Eve. The beautiful planet. That is little purple dot from Kirby. Also, you can decide if I go to Moho or Eve. I like both equally. Yeah, he's saying he's leaving the decision up to me. So you may be around Eve. I'm not sure if I'll have to do a launcher at some point that can launch from Eve, because I've never done that. I've never launched from Eve after landing. That's a challenge for myself. From Franklin Bester Sprawl. Thanks. No problem. And I done a thumbs up there, you couldn't see it. From Dr. Bones Gaming. Hi Orbiter. Are you going to start a new series in 1.2? And how are you? I am fine. Little bit of a cold, but I'm doing okay, so yeah, I'm fine. And yeah, I want to update to 1.2. I'm playing 1.2 when I can. I've also done a quick video. Hopefully you guys will like that. In 1.2, it's a little bit of funny, sort of like dramatic thing. You'll see it when it's out. So yeah, I want to upgrade to 1.2, but mods are still a limiting factor. From Josh Red. Can you put me on a Juno base or Juno space station? I can do. I don't know if you're added as a Kerbal. I don't think so. So I'll add you. Your training begins now. From Poisonous Carnage. Why does KSP keep on crashing on my PC? I have no idea. I need more information. I think you did answer that as well, so I'll have to answer that. Or best place to go for your KSP problems, though, would be the KSP forum page. They have, professional people who can help you on there. And, they'll tell you what you can do and what you can't do. And not sure if it's a system limiting factor or something. It could be a number of things, because PCs and most things like that have problems because they're not all the same. From Zella Znog, Mail IW, please inspire me to make a fully functional server space. Oh, you've inspired me, sorry. Please, you've inspired me to make a fully functional server space in one launch. Awesome stuff. Do things the hard way. Hey, Orbiter, you want to hear something cool? I got my first telescope. I'm learning how to use it, all of it, and it's really fun. I'm 14 and plan to be an astronomer. That's an awesome, not pastime, it's an awesome career, which is what I said to him. That is something awesome to do. Scott Manley is a professional astronomer. He's got, all the degrees. I don't know if he's got masters or whatnot. And then he ended up being a programmer. But he loves his astronomy. That's why he plays Kerbal Space Program. He said, by the way, you didn't get the joke last time. Don't ask me how, because I'm not a love expert. It was from one of your videos. Yes, I remember it now, actually. I did say something love expert. I can't remember it fully, but yeah, I remember. Sort of. From Destrolex. Hey, Orbiter, do you ever think you'll get bored of KSP? Bored now. Oh, back into it. Yeah, a couple of seconds bored of it. No, I get bored of it, but I take a little break from it and come back to it. That's the best way to do it. If you feel something's wearing on you, don't wait until it wears you down thin. Stop it, come back to it. It's easy to do, if you can do that. So yeah, love your videos. Keep up, man. Keep it up, man. No problem, I will do. Thank you very much. From Bite Size. Cheers, Orbiter. I don't mind being on that space station around Eve when I was meant to go to Moho. From Tajing De Jong. My Kerbal wants to swim in the oceans of Eve. He is currently uncurbing. I think you are. I think you returned, So we'll have to sort something out. I want to do an air base, because we've got an air parking mod, which will help us. From Hedgetere 1231. Hey, hi Orbiter. Another great video. Keep going. Thanks. By the way, may I be Kerbal who will be catapulted to interstellar space? And this is a long comment, so I'm going to shorten it up. He wants to be on a spaceship, a large spaceship, surrounded by Kerbal women, and carries on the race into the outer reaches of the solar system. Or, well, past the outer reaches of the solar system, I think was what I said. I'm losing my verse. And no problem, I'll try to see what I can do. Perhaps we'll have some extra volunteers who want to get out of the solar system like you do. From Cole Swanker. Will you be doing any missions to Bob? I plan to do on our live stream, by the way, and the live stream failed because my internet failed. I've been having some difficulties reaching it. It's the last Julia moon I have not been able to successfully land on. Well, it's quite a small moon. It's easy to land on, but it's harder to get through, I think. But I'll show you how on a live stream if I can get the internet to work properly. From CPC20, hello Orbiter. Can you try using US SciSuite? Yeah, Elmborough Space Industries is on about mods. I will actually have a look at them at some point. I'll see if they're updated for 1.2 hopefully. So yeah, that'll be cool. From Cycle Games, it doesn't matter if you stay at Eve or Mo. Either one is fine. Or if I stay. And that was an epic landing, if I say so myself. Litho breaking at its best. Yes, we just ran out of Delta V before we hit the ground. Balls. Let's get the Kerbals out. They still need to do their science. They've got a job to do. Are they going to build a base here? I'm finally going to get some company at Moho. Are they in orbit, though? So close, yet so far. I'm sorry, they're around Eve. You'll have to look a bit further away. From Z Diamond Hunter. Hi Orbiter, thanks very much for being on station above Eve. I would love to stay there indefinitely to overwatch all your operations on Eve once again. Yes, we're going to do underwater base, air base on there as well. From Thomas Ferrari. I might be a little late in the party. He binge watched my videos, but do you think you could add me as a Kerbal and just call him Ferrari like the Italian supercar? No problem. From Moinak Mitra. Said it wrong again, didn't I? Love the Elu mission. Hope it's not my last mission. No, I plan on Easter egg hunts. So, yeah, but don't forget we've got other Kerbals who want to go out and about as well. So we'll come back to you. Probably an asteroid mission, then some other mission, then Easter egg hunts or something. I don't know. We'll find out. See what the schedule holds. From Poplar the Killer Team again. Can I be keeperable? Yes, you can. You'll be added and you'll be trained. From Cyber Otaku 85. I have a Kerbal named Orbiter. Awesome stuff. I'm in someone else's game. That's cool. From Everett Dalton. Is this comment avoidable? Balls is not avoidable. And from us Thomas Cullingham. Can I go to Draz, please? In a funny voice, yes indeed you can. You shall be trained up for this most dangerous missions, where we send Kerbals to someplace and they end up in another planet. Oh man, my Kerbal Space Program has gone mad. I think I have too. These Kerbals themselves will go mad because they're stranded. Luckily, their command pods have survived, so they'll have somewhere to stay. Anyway, that was the end of last week's episode, Moho Space Station Visiting Eve. If you want to watch that, that's on my channel, obviously. And hopefully we'll do a live stream where we go and hunt down the Kraken, the dead Kraken, which is on... Oh, something exploded. Which is on Bop. So if you want to see how to get to Bop, you can see me try to get to Bop in a live stream. And if you can't catch the live stream, that video will be up. It will be up as a video after the live stream. Anyway, first off, I was wondering if these scattering bits are solid. Yes, they are. You can't walk through them, it seems. And who have we got here? Grayson Moser. He's going to do a sample, or, well, pretend to do a sample, because we're not playing this in science mode, or any other mode for that matter. This is sandbox mode, where everything is available, where we don't have to contest with money, because, by God, that's a limiting factor. Anyway, Moser is going to plant a flag. And I can't remember where I said sure, so I'm going to have to read it. And the flag fell. Oh no. I loved how it delayed before it fell. We landed on Tylo. Yay! That's where that was original, wasn't it? Anyway, guys, that was enjoyable, and we had a bit of spaghettification there. But let's get Moser back to his team, and I'll ask you, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe! I don't say that often enough, perhaps. And what we'll do is we'll end we'll end this episode here, with Jeb in the bottom right corner, and me saying, I'm Orbiter, trust me, I'm an engineer. And we'll send you to the planets that you didn't want to go to originally.